The Trump administration is releasing all coronavirus vaccine doses in the U.S. to help treat the maximum number of Americans, and help cannot come soon enough. More than 4,300 Americans died from coronavirus yesterday. That is a new single-day record. 3,000 used to be the record we were looking at. Efforts to give out shots are accelerating all over the country after repeated criticism that the vaccination drive is moving too slowly. Carter Evans is outside one of those new vaccination sites, the State Farm Stadium near Phoenix. Carter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. The home to the Arizona Cardinals is now a 24/7 vaccination site. Let me show you how it works. The cars make their way into the parking lot here. They sign in where you see all those red taillights over here, and then they make their way over to the other side. Those tents, that's where they get the shots. More than 80,000 people have registered so far. They don't even have to get out of their car here. This is all in a state that is leading the nation in per capita cases and hospitalizations.
Hey!
Hi there.
How are you guys?
At State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, the race is on to get as many people vaccinated as possible.
And we're vaccinating you? Okay.
Some 3,600 people got their COVID-19 shots Tuesday, including the site's volunteers, like Kevin Ryan.
Good.
I'm looking forward to the second dose and for this thing to be over with.
The goal, eventually vaccinating 12,000 people a day.
There are probably some tears of joy when people get those vaccinations.
There's been a lot of gratitude expressed. People are like opening their windows and clapping.
The site, which is operating 24/7, opened Monday, one day before the Trump administration announced changes aimed at speeding up the slow vaccine rollout.
Every vaccine dose that is sitting in a warehouse rather than going into an arm could mean one more life lost.
The government will now release all of its vaccine supply instead of holding back second doses. Officials are now also instructing states to vaccinate every American 65 and older and adults with pre-existing conditions. And if states don't use up their doses quickly enough, they'll lose them.
We have too much vaccine sitting in freezers at hospitals.
The federal government recommended putting healthcare workers at the front of the vaccination line, which is why early doses were sent to hospitals. According to a report from the Kaiser Family Foundation, 40 states are still in the very beginning of the first phase, 1A of the vaccination effort, inoculating healthcare workers and people in long-term care facilities. Florida residents Adela and Jim Bradley say they waited a total of almost 20 hours in line and were turned away 3 times before finally getting their chance.
They were calling them the Senior Hunger Games. Yeah.
Still, the couple, who are both in their 70s and high risk, say it's worth it.
Now we have hope that we are able to go live a more normal life. Even if we have to wear masks, that's okay.
Now, the vaccinations here are currently by appointment only, though they are accepting walk-ins when things are slow. They want to keep these vaccinations moving. Now, federal officials are also giving states the go-ahead to give out the vaccine at more locations. We're talking about pharmacies and community health centers that serve low-income communities. Gayle?
Yeah, let's get them out. Thank you very much, Carter.